Collective, and wherever you've joined us from to be here tonight, from Grafton, from Hervey Bay, from Brisbane, or right here on the beautiful Gold Coast. It's time for the main event of the evening. Let's bring on the boom! 3 rounds of MMA action for the eternal flyweight title. First of all, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 57 kilos even. With 9 professional fights for 4 victories, he trains under Chris Helmer. He fights out of the C4 gym in Coffs Harbour. Give it up for the Wasp, Luke Morris. And fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 57.1 kilos. With a professional record of 14 fights for 9 victories. Training under Vince Perry at the Puma Gym on the Gold Coast. He is the current eternal flyweight champion, Tim Quick Draw Moore.
Gentlemen, you know the rules. Make sure you just like round all the time, defensive all the time. The bell boys, come up, let's get ready for work. Good luck.
Three 5-minute rounds of MMA action. Pete Hickmott is our referee.
Alrighty, final fight of the night. Tim Moore, the current eternal flyweight champion, who actually holds 3 Australian titles in 3 different promotions. And, he's down early. And Luke Morris, the Wasp, who has 2 Australian titles in 2 different promotions. So this is definitely a fantastic matchup, Dylan.
Yeah, definitely a great matchup in the flyweight division with these 2 explosive fighters. I've done some training with Tim, and the kid is evolving, every training session. And saying that with Luke Morris is somebody who is new in the sport, and they're both growing each day. I'd like to see Tim let go of that double. Hey, nice.
Takes Luke to the ground, nice one. First one for the match. What I like about Tim is every time I've seen him fight, he really listens very, very well to his corner.
Yeah, that's something that we've been going over in training with Tim. He wasn't always the best listener, so that was something we've really stressed with him and let him know the importance of listening to your coaches and listening to your team.
And Luke's a fantastic opponent for Tim as well. I think these 2 guys are very, very evenly matched.
Yeah, definitely. Right now, these guys, these are 2 of the top flyweights in Australia right now going around, and it's good to see these guys fighting each other, in their prime.
Tim gets Luke down again. I think that's where Tim may dominate just a little bit with his takedowns.
Definitely, I'd like to see Tim posture up and start throwing some strikes here. Making Luke work from the bottom.
Looks like he's starting to climb. Getting a few nice little elbows in there from the bottom as well. He's doing really well from the bottom.
Yeah, the elbows weren't terribly effective by Luke, but they got him back to his feet where he wanted to be, so.
Tim gets a little hip throw and a takedown. Sorry, Luke gets a little hip throw and a takedown on Tim. Old Pete Hickmott, the referee on this fight. I remember when Luke starts loading up those knees. I remember emceeing Pete Hickmott into his MMA fights around about 10, 13, 14 years ago.
Oh, that was a nice pick out there by Tim.
Oh, and again, beautiful.
There's a Kimura.
There we go. The crowd on their feet in this one. Fantastic.
Tim needs to slide that right leg through and gain full mount.
Fantastic crowd at the Nerang PCYC here tonight, around about 900 people or so, which is a packed crowd. And there's that little elbow from Luke from the bottom again, that little left elbow that just sneaks up and catches Tim on the jaw.
Tim really needs to posture up here. He's got half guard. He's safe with the person under the bottom. He really needs to posture up and start raining some strikes down.
Luke's trying to sneak around the side. There it is, end of round one. How do you see that going, Dylan? Now, speaking of doing things differently, next time I heard you might be having a boxing match pretty soon.
I'm just trying to stay active. Yeah, I'm trying to stay competitive.
Oh, nice little left uppercut there from Luke.
Now this is one thing we worked on with Timmy, is not giving up his back so easy and not, going to the ground, and he's done that and given, Luke the top position where he...
The one thing's for sure, I think Luke's been practicing the elbows because he really has unleashed quite a few in the opening stages of this second round as well.
Yeah, right now I'd like to see Tim unhook his right leg and break that half guard. He's got an underhook right now on the right hand side, and he really needs to get to his knees and get to his feet and get out from the bottom.
It's been another fantastic night at Eternal. This is our 16th fight. Fantastic matchup earlier on between Jason Priest in his final fight here at Eternal against Brett Jacobson. Brett just sneaking the win there.
Yeah, it was good to see a couple of veterans go out and sort of go out on their shirt tonight.
And Luke now landing the elbows from the top position, so he really has been working the elbows tonight onto Tim.
Yeah, Luke is doing very well. He's got Tim stacked up and he's raining down those elbows. I'd like to see Tim create some more space and try and get back to his feet. Tim should be walking his feet off the cage and trying to reverse that position. He's already there. He's got his left leg up. He should be...
There goes that left elbow again from the Wasp, Luke Morris. Really doing some culminating damage with that left elbow.
Luke's doing a great job with stacking him up and keeping that pressure on.
First time Eternal's been at the Nerang PCYC. It's been a fantastic event tonight, a packed crowd, as I said, great atmosphere. And some fantastic matchups, and of course this, the final fight of the night for the Eternal flyweight title, being defended by Tim Moore, who's in a little bit of trouble from Luke Morris at the moment.
Yeah, right now Luke Morris is playing the perfect game. He's sitting there in half guard and he's playing his game. Tim can't lay there. Right now he's losing the fight. He needs to get to his feet. He needs to work that underhook.
And as long as Luke continues to be busy on top and throw the punches, drop the occasional elbow in, he'll be quite comfortable sitting there for the whole round. Tim's caught in.
Well, now there's an armbar. That's unexpected. Oh, Timmy wins by a beautiful reversal armbar. That's an unbelievable finish.
Out of nowhere. Just as Luke Morris is really taking it to Tim Moore in this fight.
Well done.
Really showing his dominance. Tim Moore just pulls a rabbit out of the hat. Unbelievable. There's a big smile on your face, Dylan Andrews.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Tim was, he was going back over that fight. He knew what he was doing. He knew he had done some things wrong by staying on his back, but he redeemed himself with that armbar and come up with a beautiful finish. That was unbelievable. That was awesome.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, for sub of the night and for KO of the night, make sure you log on to our social media channels. That was definitely in the running for submission of the night. Well, ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for our final fight of the night? At a time of 3 minutes, 35 seconds gone of round number 2. We have a tap out due to an armbar, and still the eternal Australian flyweight champion, Tim Quick Draw Moore.